All right, leg workout, leg day number 1. So I do 2 leg days. Leg day number 1 is what you're gonna see today. It's a little bit more, I would say, compound movements, a little heavier. And then leg day number 2 is more about accessory workouts, right? So I'll do like the stuff that I don't do here, which I'll explain. I like to warm up, obviously, very important to warm up, especially when you're unk. So 5 minutes on the Stairmaster, and then we go straight into mobility. As you can see here, I'm making sure my hips are nice and loose, my ankle mobility is there, and then I'll go into my glutes as a modified pigeon pose for all your yogis out there. Pigeon pose, I do it on the platform simply because it's easier for me to do. From the ground, it's a little too intense. So Unk over here needs to do mobility before every leg workout. Listen, mobility is so important, guys. You can't skip it. You need to do it. Start getting a habit of doing it now so you can kind of incorporate it into your lifts daily, right? So I'll do that, make sure my glutes are nice and warm. And then listen, I'm a big fan of the foam roller. Not everyone is. There's some people that say it doesn't really do much. Listen, I'm a big fan of it. I like it. It's incorporated. It's a staple in my workout for decades. So I'm gonna do a little bit of glutes here, some quads, a little bit of the hip flexor. Again, I'm just priming my body to make sure that it's ready for the weights and all the intensity that I'm gonna load it with, because I'm gonna destroy half my body, right? And I'm that weird guy that likes legs, guys. I love legs. Legs is my favorite lift. Believe it or not, it's my favorite day. It's kind of crazy, but. So over here, I'm applying a little bit of pressure on the foam roller so I can really dig deep into my quad. And after that, I'll go into just a little bit of stretches when it comes to like inner thigh, thoracic spine rotation, because that's really healthy to do, just in case, when you're having the bar on you and you're moving and you're shifting in your core. So I'll make sure everything is, again, prime. Abductors, a little bit of stretch there. You should try these, guys. They're really good. You really get a nice little stretch in between the inner thighs here. And then from there, I'll go into some hamstring stretches that I like to do. You'll see, I don't know what they're called. You can call them, I don't know, sliders, or some people call them, I have no idea actually. But these are very good for the hamstrings. Get you kind of nice and warm. I'll do about, I don't know, 5 on each side. I don't really have a number. I just kind of go until I feel pretty warm, and then I move on to the next one, right? So it doesn't have to be a number. It's more like of a feeling, right? It's more of a feeling. So I'll do a little bit of hip rotation, make sure my hip joints moving properly. Again, Unk. This is important. You need to do this. Now, a lot of this dynamic stretching are from my hockey days. I used to play competitive hockey, and this is just something I naturally do. It's not something that's, like a burden for me or anything like that. It's just habit, really. It's just habit. I've been doing it since I'm a kid, and that's just it just stuck, right? But on legs day, I'll do it a little more intense, and I'll spend more time on it. So as you can see here, I'm just going to do a couple plyo jumps to get started, get everything firing. Now, I'm not going to show you all of them. Pretty boring. I'm just going to show you the one. And that's kind of it. So I'll do about 2 or 3 of those. All right, we're squatting. We start with the warm-up. Again, I know it's a lot of warm-up, but my warm-up be like 25 minutes. What can I say? What can I say? But it's very important, guys. You're not going to start your car in the winter and just take off. You're going to warm it up. The body's the same way. You got to warm it up. So I'm just making sure here that the most important part is all the heel is taking all the load here, guys. So you're pushing from the glute, core tight, 90 degrees if possible. If you can break 90 without breaking your form, I recommend it. But if you feel like you're getting any knee pain or any ankle mobility issues, 90 degrees is fine, or you can even put a bench. If you want to sit on the bench and come up, that's fine as well. So I'll do about 6 to 8, that's my range. And as you can see, it's controlled, guys. I'm controlling the way down. The knees are not going forwards. I don't know if you can tell in this angle, but the knees are not going past my toes. You want to be careful on that. You want to make sure you sit back. So when you're thinking squat, think of squat sitting down, hips, pelvis tilted, hips back, right? Again, I'm intense in the sense of with every rep, it's steady, controlled. Okay, I'm not just bouncing around. After that, I'll go into my hack squat. So on my hack squat, I do 4 sets of these. Okay, I really like this machine. I'm not flexible enough to hold the bar, so I go straight into front squat on this hack squat machine. Okay, 3 plates on each side. No clue how much that is. I don't count. I just put on plates until it feels heavy. And I'm pushing from the heels, right? Core tight, heels tight. Core tight, heels on the ground. Pushing from the heels, using the glutes to push, okay? I'll do 4 sets of these. Again, I aim 8 reps is good. If I can do 10, I'll do 10. Today I was pretty tired, to be honest. It wasn't the best leg workout in the sense of like rep-wise. I was a little tired. For breakfast, I only had a banana and an apple. And then I just head out. So this is another angle, not my best angle, but it's another angle. And as you can see here, I'm breaking 90, but my form does not break. My back is straight, I'm pushing from the glutes, hamstrings, and I'm driving from the heels, guys, okay? There you go. Not bad. Not bad on there. Last set. And the reason why I do 4 sets on this is because I really like to tear the muscle as much as possible, put it under stress. And the back squat, I don't like to put too much weight on the back squat because it can get a little sketchy. So I like to do that. Now, keep in mind, the next workout, I'll do the leg press. That's how I switch it up. Now, all right, call me crazy, but this is my favorite exercise, the Bulgarian split squat. All right, we'll do 1 set just to kind of make sure my hip flexors are all happy. Let's just put it that way. And then I'll go straight into it. And on this, I'll just do 2 sets, and then you'll see why. Because the next exercise, the last exercise, is the reason why I only do 2 sets on this split machine, okay? I don't mind this split machine specifically, but some of them are better. This one's okay. The bar's a little light, but it's fine. But once I'm ready to go and the pad's adjusted and I feel good, I load it up for 225, and then we go from there. Same thing. Now for this one, I didn't film the first set because I didn't get my camera died. The phone died, so I had to charge it a little bit. So this is the second set, and on this set I only squeezed in 4, I believe. Let's just see here. 2, am I gonna make it? Did I stop at 3? Yeah, I only did 3. I only did 3 because I was feeling it there. And I'll tell you why, because I'm going my next exercise. So 3 sets. 3 sets. 1 warm-up set, 2 working sets. First set was about 4 to 6 reps. This one is 3 reps. Okay, I clipped it. That's all I had. And then I finish with split squat dumbbells. Okay. So for this one, I use 110 pounds, depending on the grip. Like I didn't have my straps today, so when I have my straps, I'll go to 130. But I didn't have my strap, so I'll go 110. Nice and controlled. It seems like I'm speeding it up, but I'm keeping the tension on my quad, guys. I don't know if you can see, but I'm keeping the tension on the quad, on the glute, and on the hamstring. Okay, and it's nice and controlled. I'm going at a good pace, but that's only because it's almost like a superset, but it's not. Okay, it's just I like to load it with this Smith machine and then kind of give everything I have left in the tank. Okay, I don't want to leave anything on the table when my workout's done. So that's my second set over here. Again, nice and controlled, trying to stay focused, trying to push from the heel. Man, I'm focused there. Jesus. So, as you can tell so far, Nothing special in my workouts. Excuse me, in my workouts, right? 4 exercises, lift the weight, put it down, go home and eat, hydrate and sleep, right? This is the last set. I went to 120 there. And I don't know if you noticed, but at the top of the range, I kind of hold the dumbbell closer to my quad. Just it helps me with stabilization so I don't fall over, right? And it works for me. Again, guys, if you're trying this, and if you haven't, you have to put that into your leg workout. Trust me, your legs are going to completely change once you start doing this. Okay, they're hard. They take a lot out of you, but they're the best. And that's kind of it for my leg workout day 1. So on my day 2 is I'll do the accessory workouts that I didn't do here. So for example, I'll do the leg press, I'll do the leg curl, leg extension, hip thrust, glutes. Maybe, depending on how my legs are feeling, walking lunges with maybe a little bit of weight, but not too heavy, right? That's it. Now, I just want to say one last thing before I let you go. When you're doing squats, guys, make sure that you put the bar, especially back squat, you don't want the bar too high on your neck. And listen. You can use the pad if you want. I'm not judging you. I don't judge. You can use the pad. Maybe someone else is but maybe someone else is judging you, okay? But I'm not. But I'll tell you something. That pad, when you put it on, sometimes it could roll, and if it rolls off, that's an issue, especially when you have the weight on you, okay? I would get used to no pad, put it right on your trap, on your lower trap, and right between the middle and the lower trap. Hold it tight, push the bar against you, tighten your core, okay? You want to be nice and controlled, all right? Having said that, on my second day, the weights are going to be a little lower and the reps are going to be a little higher, 10 to 12 reps on everything, okay? That's legs, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know how many times you do legs. Comment below if there's anything I should try. I'm always down to try, but as you can tell, I keep it simple. I lift the weight, I put it down, and I go home. That's it. Keep it simple. It's all about consistency. All right, guys. See you on the next one.